Hi, my name is Nikki, and today I'd like to talk to you about how I learned to forgive. I grew up an only child in an abusive household. My father was an addict and an alcoholic. My first marriage, my husband cheated on me and he left me for another woman. And although my marriage now, we're going to celebrate 13 years this year, the beginning of that relationship struggled with infidelity and a couple of other things where I clearly needed to learn to forgive. For me, forgiveness has less to do with me and the people who have wounded me, and really more to do with my relationship with God and my level of trust with Him in those relationships. Let me break down what I mean by that. So let's say I find myself in a situation where someone that I love and I trust has hurt me deeply. For me, that was a parent or a spouse. For you, that could be the same, or it could be a coworker or maybe a friend. In those moments, I had a tendency to look to God, really, and ask, you know what? If you're real and if you do love me, how could you have let this happen to me? I felt like God was asleep at the wheel and He couldn't be trusted. So I had to take it upon myself to hold those who hurt me accountable and to make sure that the world knew of the transgressions that they had done against me. I considered it my personal responsibility to carry that around with me, and I was the judge and jury. I was going to make sure that they didn't get away with it. Where that left me, though, was bitter, angry, and afraid. I was angry because the people I loved had hurt me. I was bitter because I didn't think that I deserved that. I was afraid because the world around me didn't seem safe. So I built walls. They looked like anger, sarcasm, gossip, really just a lack of vulnerability in general in all of my relationships. I created a bubble where I had shut everyone else out. I wasn't healing and I wasn't getting any better. Somewhere along the line, I got into recovery and I did some real work on me. What I learned in recovery is that hurting people hurt people. The turning point was really when I started to understand that in my own woundedness, I have hurt others. Maybe not to the degree that I have been hurt, but I still created pain in other people, which allowed me to see that God wasn't asleep at the wheel. He was trying to get to me, and He was trying to show me that He loved me. Really, He was just waiting patiently for me to turn and listen. And if that's true for me, then that means it had to be true for the people who have wounded me as well. He's not asleep at the wheel. He's not okay with what happened, but He is working to fix it Himself. Despite what I feel or what I see, He has a plan, He is good, and He can be trusted. I want to leave you with a verse that I really clung to in all of this, and really that I still cling to. After this video, I want you to go check it out for yourself. It's Hebrews 6:18. Basically, what it says is that hope is the anchor for our souls. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope that I've helped you start your path of forgiveness.